Hey there, beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris, as always, and today I'm going to show you how to install the Xampp server on Windows 10 in simple steps. So you have to download and install the setup, and I will show you how to configure it so as to have the desired results. So when you go ahead and double click on your favorite browser, I'm using Chrome here, and you type Xampp like this one and press enter. The first link that will come is from the Apache friends, and they are the owner of this Xampp server. And if you read the description of the Xampp is a free and open source cross-platform web server solution stack package developed by Apache friends. It consists mainly of Apache HTTP server. It comes with MariaDB database, which is for the database. And it have to come, and it come also with the interpreters for scripts that are written in PHP and Perl programming languages. All right, we're going to go on the website, and we have to download the setup, and you have to install it, and I will show you how to install this in simple steps. Go ahead and visit these Apache friends, and you can see that it is telling us that the Xampp will be consisted of Apache and MariaDB and PHP alongside the Perl programming language. And you can see that the current version for the recording of this video of the version of the Windows that is available is 8.0.11, and it will be for the PHP 8.0.11 too. And you can be aware of what you are doing what you are going to download. And if you are happy with the result that you seen on here, go ahead and press on download here, and to restart downloading. All right, cool. Once our download is complete, you can go ahead and press open to open our setup, and you can minimize this browser so as to have a clean workspace. Go ahead and press yes, and the setup will restart. So you have to wait, and you can see this warning that you have to be inactivated the user account control, and this warning doesn't mean anything. Yeah, you can go ahead and press on OK. The setup will restart no matter what, and you can see that the setup is started now. Go ahead and press next. And when you take a closer look to the components, you can see that we have the server components, we have the programming languages component, and the program languages. Okay, in this case, if you want to install or Apache, MySQL or MySQL, it depends on how you pronounce that, the FileZilla FTP server, the Mercury Mail server, the Tomcat server, and the programming languages including PHP and Perl, and the program languages like PHP MyAdmin, Webarizer, and FXNMay. You can go ahead and leave them all checked, or you can check the ones that you will need, and you can go ahead and press next. And I'm going to leave them all checked so as to have a full package, and go ahead and press on next, and to ask you for the installation folder. When you are using this Xampp, by default the installation folder will be on local disk C itself, and it will create a folder that is called Xampp. I like to leave the default, and that's how it was supposed to be. If you want to change this one, you can go ahead and try it, but maybe it can give you some bunch of errors, so I recommend you to leave it as it is, and go ahead and press next again. And you can see that my Xampp folder is not empty. What I can do, I can go ahead and delete it. If I was having it on here, you can see that I have the Xampp folder. Let me go ahead and delete this one, and after I delete it, I will be able to continue with the installation. Right, go ahead and press this too. Okay, you can go ahead and press next again, and you can see that now it is angling for this one, and you can go ahead and choose your language as English. You can go ahead and press next again, and press again next, and you can now see that the setup is now ready to begin the installation of Xampp on our computer. Go ahead and press next, and it will start the installation, and you will have to wait for a couple of minutes for this installation to be done, and I will come back when the installation is done. Alright, and once the setup is now completed successfully, you can see that it is prompting us to start the Xampp control panel. You can go ahead and click on finish, and to restart the Xampp. wait, and you can see that this is the first interface that you will see when you open Xampp, and you can see that there will be the Apache, the MySQL, the FileZilla, the Mercury, and the Tomcat. When you see there will be the ports on where they will be running on, and there will be all other things here, and will be prompted to choose the action that you want. In this case, let me start the Apache to see if it will start. And you can see that it is running on the port of 80 and 443. This is for HTTP, and this is for the HTTPS, which is secure. I can go ahead and start my SQL too to see if it will start. You can see now it is starting, and it is asking me for this one, where then allow access. And in this case, you can check if my SQL is running by typing like MySQL you load, and you can see that we are in, and you can now create database. For example, let me call this Chris. And you can see now I'm having this database that is called Chris, and you can use this one, and you can create another thing, and you can see that this is working as expected. And you can check for this Apache to see if it will work on our web. For example, when I try to open my Chrome browser, and I will go and type localhost like this one, and I will have to put my my port, which is like this one, and you can see that I can access this localhost, and you can see that I have the Xampp, the Apache, the MariaDB, and I can use also the phpMyAdmin to manage my database in the graphical way, so that I can go ahead and press on phpMyAdmin, and it will load, and it will come like this one. And you can see that we have this Chris database that we created earlier, and you can see that I can create it on both in the graphical or the command line interface. So when you go ahead here, you can go ahead and create some tables. If you want to create table, you can go ahead and create the table and call it, for example, users, and you can give the column, then you press on go. All right, this is working as expected. You can go ahead and put all the names and all the constraints that you need to provide in order to have your database up and running. And when you come back here, you can also configure the port for this Apache to run. Maybe you will have the other things that we have to run on the port. You can see that the listening port is 80. You can go ahead and change whatever you need. For example, if you have the port 80 occupied, you can go ahead and change this one to like 8080, or you can change to another port that is not taken, and you can be ready to go. I hope guys you find how to do this, and it was very simple enough to configure. Let me know if you meet with any error or any difficulty during the installation. I will be right here to answer you in no time. And as always, be cool, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and give like to this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.